Hello, bonjour, and welcome here. My name is Denise Willerton. I am Chez Moi Creations or Stampin'chezmoi. I want to welcome you here on March, what is it? March 17th. Spring is almost here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about spring. Yeah, if you do not have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I'd love to help you with your Stampin' Up needs. If you do have one, that is wonderful. Please don't go away. Hopefully, I will leave you with some inspiration. Also, please say hello when you pop in. Let me know where you're from. And I think it's a sunny day. I'm in the basement. I don't have a window right here. I have one in that room. I should probably open it. Then I could see what it's like outside. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Rita. Hello, Kathy. Welcome here. Kathy, thank you for sharing. I've got your name down. So if anybody shares, I will enter your name for a draw. I'm excited about today's card. Hi, Chris. Welcome here. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, Sherry. Welcome here. Yeah, was it today or is it? Oh, it is today. And I'm not in green. Sorry, and my card's not even green. My card's pink that I'm working on today. Please forgive me for that. Hi, Lori. Oh, I love this DSP too, and welcome here, Lori. I don't think you've been here before, but I want to welcome you here, and I'm sure my guests will welcome you as well. What I always do is I always ask my my friends to share my live. Let me know when you do. Hello, Barb. Nice to see you. Rita, thank you for sharing. I'm writing your name down right now. And when you do share, I enter your name for a draw. And at the end of my live, I draw a winner. Can I take care of business for one moment, please? Let's bring the camera down. And Kathy and Rita, you can see that you shared. It's birthday stack time. Today is your last chance if you want to join birthday stack. So what you're doing is you are creating 9 simple cards. And did I write down what we're using? And off the top of my head, I kind of know the cards, but I can't remember the name of the cards. For the record, and the other one is, and it's gone. It's a florally one. Say that fast 10 times. Karen, thank you for sharing. Anyway, last chance to sign up for Birthday Stack. It's an all-day event. I feed you lunch. There's coffee and tea and pop happening all day long. We're going to play 2 games of bingo with prizes. Everybody gets a swag bag. Yeah, and everybody's going to win a prize. So even though we're playing bingo, there will be more prizes beyond that. So as you exit, you can choose a prize as well. So it's going to be a fun day. Looking very forward to it. So in your swag, there's going to be some goodies in there. The cost for the class is $80, which covers all of your supplies and your swag bag and everything else. Sherry, thank you for sharing. I will write your name down. So again, it's your last chance if you want to join that. March tutorial is happening now. There are 37 tutorials. So if you place a $65 order in my online store, let me know that, and I will see that you've done that anyway. I will send you this tutorial. If you don't want to place an order and you want just the tutorial, you can e-transfer me. Hi, Gail, welcome here. You can e-transfer me $25, and in the transfer, please write down March tutorial bundle, and I will get that off to you as well. So again, there are 37 tutorials in here. Waves of the Ocean, we talked about this before. It is a lovely collection. The DSP, the foil paper and the rhinestones are only available while supplies last. The stamp set and the dies, which are absolutely amazing. I wish I had my card that I created using that, and I don't. Sorry about that. This stamp set is going forward in the new catalog, okay? But all of the ephemera and the extras are only available while supplies last or until May 2nd, which is when the new catalog comes out. There is a savings happening. Karen, I am just remembering that you had asked me to send this to you. Did I? I think I did. The mini cut and emboss machine is 20% off. So regular $82 on sale for $65.50, which is amazing. And then there are, I think there's 12 or 13 bundles that instead of 10% off, they're 20% off. So that is happening just until the end of the month, which is super fun. What is, okay, this is my birthday stack, which is on the 26th. We talked about that already, so I doubled up on that one. I am doing a product-based class, and I am featuring the Ladybug bundle. So in the product-based class, I would order this for you, or if you want to order it yourself, let me know, and I'll make sure that you are a part of that class. We are creating 4 separate cards. Let me show them to you. But in your card kit, I will also have DSP cut and ready for you to punch and stamp to also create a bumblebee if you want. So you have a choice, or you could put both. I created the sweetest card. Where did I put it? It's gone. I created the sweetest card the other day using both the bumblebee and the ladybug. It was so cute. It was so cute. Anyway, let me know if you want in on my product-based class. That takes place in April, so there is still time to sign up for that. And you know what? Let me do this. If you want to sign up for Birthday Stack, there is the HTTPS. That's the link to the Birthday Stack. And again, today is your last day to sign up for that. If you are interested in the Ladybug class, same thing. There is the link for that. Okay, so let me know if I left these on long enough. If you do want to place an online order, this is the host code that you're going to use before you check out. And this is my online store. So you would go into my online store, and then before you check out, you would use that host code. And if you do want to get a hold of me, it's simply my name @gmail.com. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the new catalog. The new catalog is coming out on March 23rd. So if I'm doing the math properly, in like a week, I am going to receive the retiring list. Okay, so I will get that to you. And the new catalog is coming out for May. Okay, I received some happy mail. This one, I guess and I've had this for about 3 weeks now. So in all fairness to my friend Terry, she said, look at her grandchildren. They're so adorable. She sent me a picture of her grandkids. So she sent me this beautiful Christmas card, and for some reason it got wet, so it's a little bit warpy, but it's absolutely stunning. This is the copper embossing folder. So that was some happy mail from her, as well as a beautiful Valentine card. Let me pull up my comments. Carol, thank you for sharing. I've got your name down for the draw, and welcome here. And Mona, welcome here. Oh, and you shared too. Thank you. Well, Mona, welcome here. And oh, Carol, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. So this beautiful card came from my friend Susan, and it's a Valentine card. So I got that in February. And there's the envelope. And this is my friend Terry, who also sent me a Valentine card. So sweet. So that was some happy little mail that I received. Let me get all of that out of the way. And I keep saying today. Carol, I forget what card it was. It was for one of my lives a few weeks ago. There's the again. Okay, Denise, do not say it. Let me pull up the tutorial for this, and you're welcome to take a screenshot. Let me see how I do that. Grant access. Why is it doing that? It's never done that before. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, let me go here, and it's not doing it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And I have a feeling it's going to be, okay, it's not letting me share. It's not letting me share. Sorry. This, you could take a screenshot, I guess. And if you're on a Mac, do you know how to take a screenshot? If you're on a Mac, you hit Shift, Command, and 3, the number 3. That will give you a screenshot. Okay, let's get to today's card. Now, first, the card was inspired by a friend, Lucy, that sent me this card quite a while back. But I entered a blog hop. And what the theme of the blog hop was to feature a card from a friend and recreate it. So this was from my friend Lucy. I'm calling it a double Z fold. I don't know what it is, if that's what it's called, but we're going to do that. Okay. So if anybody is, I have to stop saying that. If anybody is creating, and then I need to pause, let me get rid of this. There we go. And back to my comments. Here's the card that we're going to recreate today. Okay? Lots of fun. So before I say I'm going to force myself to pause. My envelope, I stamped the flower from the Artistically Inked, this little guy right here, and I used polished pink. So my friend Darlene, this card is all about the pink people today. Who else is pink? Dar, thank you for sharing. I've got your name down. Who is playing along? Oh, Kathy is playing. Yay. Oh, yes. Okay. So Carol, you did receive the card that I created using the, what was it called? The water, yeah, that beautiful DSP. Okay. So here we go with all of the elements that I posted in the wee hours this morning. I've been up forever. Darlene, you just play along if you can. We're going to start with our card base, okay? So I know, oh, Barb, you're playing along too, and so is Chris. Yay! So I've got Kathy, Chris, Barb, and Dar playing along. We're going to take our trimmer. I love my take your pick tool. I use it for many things. And oh, you're playing too, Gail. That's great. I also use it to pick up my paper. So what we're going to do first is you're going to score at 5.5. So remember, this is 11 inches long. So the halfway point is 5.5, which creates our card base. Make sure you're using your score. Then you're going to score at 2 3/8. Okay, so let's scoot to 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Did I catch you in time? Sorry, I have to learn to read a little bit better. 2 3/4 and 5.5. Those are your 2 score marks. Okay, and you know what? let's grab this other piece while we're scoring, okay? So this measures 9 3/4 by 3.5. I will read twice before I call out where you are scoring. So with this one, we're going to score at 4 1/4. So 4 1/4. And then we're going to score at 7 inches. So open up your arm and bring it to 7 inches. And if you have any questions, just shout out in the comments, okay? Those are the score marks. So we can put our score trimmer away, okay? Let's get these beautiful names tucked up here so I don't lose them. And if you do share along the way, please let me know. Let's burnish our score marks. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to just move my phone for one moment. I want to show you something. Right here at the top of my table, okay, this is simply a measuring tape that I got at a fabric store, but it's got a little bit of a lip. So if I rest my card base right up against it, and I rest my second half of my card base right up against it, like so, I know that I am perfectly square. But where's my bone folder? Oh, there it is. So then I'm just going to take my bone folder and give that a nice burnish. Okay, I'm going to bring my phone back up. So whenever you see me come down on my table, you know that I'm going for my ruler. Okay, let's bring that back up. And now let's take this other score mark and let's fold it over like so. So now you should have a V or an N, I guess. Rita, I use that all the time. And what I did was I cut it just at the 15-inch mark. Let me show you again. So you know how they're like 36 inches long, I think, but I wanted to be able to access the open on either side. So this is 15 inches. I wish I would have gone a little bit longer, like maybe 16 or 18, but you know what? I'm good with 15. So there's our first set of scores. Now this is the inside. This larger one is our card base. What were the last two score marks, Karen? For your card base, they are 5.5 and 2 3/4. And then the last set of score marks on your smaller card stock, and that is what I called the second Z fold or Z fold, was 4 1/4 and 7 inches. Shelley, thank you for popping in for a brief. It's lovely to see your name. Shelley is my dear friend from Ontario. So we're just going to burnish those score marks. And then the same thing, I'm going to fold this one back over on itself. So I basically have the same thing that I did with my card base. There's my card base, and there is, so that's why I'm calling it a double Z fold. You're very welcome, Karen. Okay, so everybody's scored and ready to go. Let me know that you are. Let's decorate our card base and our second Z fold is what I called it. Why do I always say Z? I'm not a Z girl, even though I'm Canadian. Why is that? So now you're going to grab your DSP, and as you can see, 2 of them are the same side and 3 of them are different. Now, it doesn't matter what you've done. I always say when it comes to design paper, because it is all so beautiful, trust the paper. Like sometimes we overthink it. Let's just trust the paper. Lori and Shelley used to be neighbors. How wonderful. I love it when that happens. So the DSPs that are 4 1/8, those are for our card base. Okay, so let's start with that. So let's just grab this larger one, which measures 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And let's get some adhesive on that. Just put a little, I like to do a line or a dot. Dot, dot, not a lot when it comes to Tombow. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place that down on the inside of our card base. So Lori, I don't know that you've been here before, and I'm just curious because I'm a snoop. How did you find me? I just wanted to straighten that up. It was a little bit crooked. Okay, so there's the inside. Now these two panels, let's adhere that to the front, and then this one is going to go on the inside, okay? My sister is texting me. I forgot to do a do not disturb on my phone. So there's another reason why I love my silicone sheet or silicone mat. I think my measurements were a little bit off when I cut this. Denise, seriously, I want to place that like so, just because I want my pattern to continue, but you don't have to. Oh, there you go. Lori, well, welcome here. I hope I inspire you and that you enjoy your time here. So this is why I like my silicone sheet as well, because it helps me to pick up my DSP. Do you see how bad my measurements are off? I'm not sure what I did. Let's take a peek, because now I'm curious. On the inside here, yeah, I did 4 inches instead of the 4 1/8. It's kind of what I thought I did. But it's still going to be a stunning card nonetheless. Let's set that aside and let's grab our second little Z fold, okay? And let's grab these other 2 pieces of our DSP. So I'm going to start with my 4 by 3 1/4, and that is going on this side. So I've got the larger side facing me, okay? So there it is there. There's the shorter side, and I've got the larger side facing me, like so. And then this one is going to go in here. And if I want my pattern to continue, if you've cut it that way, let's see if it measures up. Do you hear all that dinging? There. So here is how, let's move that. Do you see how if I put these together, there's my pattern right there, right? But if I separate it just a smidge, so that's how I want to put it down. Not imperative at all. I'm just being really fussy. Let's get that down. Are you all with me? Andrea, welcome here. I love this paper so much as well. It's stunning. And I am just centering top, bottom, left, right. Okay. I was just on the phone with Andrea just a little while ago. Gail, you said no. I have a feeling you're not following anymore. You can always go back and take a peek, right? That's the beauty of this. This DSP is going to go on that panel. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, I forgot to cut a border for my sentiment. And I don't have anything in front of me, so we're going to ignore that part. You're just a bit behind. Okay, well, you know what? I'll give you a chance to catch up. So there is my card base, okay, which is taller, obviously, than this, okay? Welcome back, Carol. Welcome back. This little guy here is for my for writing. I said I don't want to say that anymore. I should charge myself a nickel every time I say it. I'd be rich by the end of the day. What I want to do with that is, let's just put that on the Stamparatus. I want to show you this amazing tool that I have. I'm going to take this and put that down on my Stamparatus, and I want to just gently stamp that. And I'm going to use, I put it away, I am going to use Pale Papaya. Now watch my new favorite tool in action, girls. This is it right here. I'm going to show you what this is all about. If you don't have one, you need one. If you want one, I can hook you up. Watch this. I have arthritis in my thumbs. I think that's what happens when you're 63. And this is my pressure tool. I just massage that on my Stamparatus, and away you go. I love this pressure tool. So again, if you are interested in it, I can hook you up. Now, I probably should have stamped off once. Let's see. Let's see if I can line that up again. And let's do a stamp off. And I think my pad was a little bit juicier than I anticipated. So here we go. Ink that up. I can tell that it's juicy. Let's put this down, and I'm just going to tap it down. Tap it down. Oh, you know what? My magnet is in the way. It was hitting the magnet. I just want it really light. My magnet is really in the way here. I love my pressure tool. It's my favorite. So my girlfriend Darlene that just commented, well, she gave me a little smiley face or whatever that is. I can't really see. I know, Carol. That's too bad. That's too bad. I'm sad for you because I love my pressure tool. They come in different colors too. So if you have a favorite color, they come in, they come in red. Darlene, if you want to interject, feel free. I love it. It's gorgeous and it feels really good in the hand. All of my team members have one. Okay, so Gail, hopefully you have caught up. I'm really bummed about I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put my sentiment on because I do want to put that in, what are we stamping? You know what? You can stamp whatever you want, Gail. Yeah, whatever you want. I'm using Artistically Inked, but it's whatever you want. I didn't, yeah, that's totally your preference. So this little panel here, it's still a little dark. I'm not going to put it down, but you could also leave it just white. Well, you know what? You could still write on it. I'll just put it down with the lighter showing up, okay? Because I want to give you the effect of what this is going to look like. Wow, I feel like I'm bumbling through. Would you please send me the tutorial via... Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Karen, absolutely. I can do that. And you know what? I'll give everybody a chance to... There you go. There's all the colors. So, Karen, I'm going to share this with you right away. It's too bad that it didn't let me share. It didn't let me share. Okay, what's going on? I'm having computer issues. Whoops, there it is. There it is. And Karen, you know what? Karen, it's on its way. There's no subject. There's nothing in the subject. Okay, so I'm just going to send it anyway. Okay, now back to our card. Here's the fun part. Okay. Yeah, Gail, I will. Let me put this together and then I will. So here's what I'm going to do. This is where I want this sitting. Okay. Am I close enough? I feel like it's really choppy or something, unless it's just me. So here's my card base. Okay. Here's my smaller Z or Z fold. And I know that I want that down right about here. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Watch. This is super fun. I am just going to, I'm not moving anything. I'm making sure none of this moves. And I am going to put adhesive right there. I want to make sure that I'm square. Now, I want to make sure that I stay away from this area. I just want adhesive on the right-hand side, okay? So I'm going to just do a small little area like so. I want to make sure that I'm square here, and I like that. And down it goes. So now this side is down. Now if I open this up and I put adhesive on this side, and now I just close my card onto itself. Did that make sense? And then I'm just going to, and there you go. There is your double Z fold. Easy peasy. I wish I had everything cut so that I could show you that again. But I don't, and it would, should I do it again? Kathy Penner also wanted the tutorial. Okay. And you know what? I have a feeling if I go back to that window, let me try that again. Share screen. Let's see. In a window, and it is pages. And share. Let's see what happens. Chrome has lost permission. Follow these steps. I don't know if this is going to take too long. Yeah, it's going to take too long. Okay, we're not doing that. Sorry. I will email that to you all later. Okay, so I'll send that tutorial to everyone. Should I take the time to quickly cut this again and walk you through? I have a feeling that I have left some of you in the dust. So here's how it stands. It's such a beautiful fold. You know what? Let's just quickly do this. And I am sure I've got some DSP close by. Here's my Whisper White, or my basic white. Okay. You can just watch the replay. We are going to cut our card base. It's already 11 and 4 1/4. Okay, so there's our first cut. And that would actually make 2 card bases. But we will quickly do this. My next cut for the cardstock is going to be 9 3/4 by 3 1/2. So let's go to the 3 1/2 mark. And then if I open my arm, I'm going to be at 9 3/4. Okay, let's get this all scored up. I will send that to you, Shell. I wish I could share it. I had to set something up and it was set up before. I need my arm open. I've got my smaller piece of cardstock, okay? And we are going to score at 4 1/4. Make sure you use your score and not your cut, Denise, and then 7 inches. Now I'm going to take my card base and I am going to score at 5 1/2 and then 2 3/4. 2 3/4. The cutting and the scoring of that is done. Let's take our card base and let's burnish that score line. So there's my card in half, and let's fold that one over onto itself. We're going to do the same thing with our little inside Z or Z and get those burnished. Okay, so they're both the same, but this one is actually going to go that way. Okay, so the longer card base is going to be on the back of your the longer scored area is going to be at the back of your card base, and then your smaller Z fold, the longer piece, is going to be at the front. Okay, so now let's grab some DSP. That's not going to work. What do I have close by? I thought I had. Here, let's use this. Hand penned. Hand penned. Not a super fan of hand penned, but I bet you it's going to look stunning on this card. That is going to be cute. Okay, let's do it. Now we're going to cut our DSP. I'm going to use this for the smaller area and that for the inside of my card. Okay, so my DSP for the card base measures 4 1/8. So let's cut 4 1/8 first, and then 2 5/8, and we're going to do that twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Is that, yeah, 2 5/8 twice. 2 5/8, and then 5 3/8. 1, 2, 3. There's a little, so that is going to be for my card base. And now for my card front, I want the DSP that has a fair amount of, that would look cute. Let's do that for the front. Now it's directional, so you want to keep that in mind. Okay, so now for the front, DSP is 3 1/4. 4 by 3 1/4. So let's go 4 by 3 1/4. I hope I'm going the right way. I wasn't. It won't matter. It won't matter. 4 by 3 1/4 and 2 1/2. Do I have enough by 3 1/4, and I do. Okay, let's cut that to 3 1/4 and 2 1/2. Okay, here we go. All of our cutting is done. Here we go. Let's put this together. Girls, are you with me? Are you still with me? Okay. Those are for our smaller, okay? This is for our larger, okay? The larger one is for your card base. Let's start with the larger one. Let's start with the card base. The bigger is going to go on the inside, and I did not cut that properly. What was that supposed to be? That was supposed to be DSP card base 4 1/8. I did 4 1/4. 4 1/8. And where did my other ones go? That is going to also be 4 1/8. I'm sure I've lost you all at this point. Okay, card base, larger DSP. And it's the DSP that is the 3. And that is going on like so. Okay, here we go. Where did I put my adhesive? And my silicone sheet is right beside me. Let's put that down. This is a nice light color. You could write on that as well. It's light enough, I'm thinking. Let's put adhesive down on this. Does this help doing this twice? Next time I'll have everything cut and ready to go, just in case I decide to do it twice again. So now this is our card base, okay? And now we're going to grab the smaller cardstock. Another thing that you can do as well, if you really want your DSP to pop, is not use basic white, okay? So now we have the smaller of our basic white. This one is going to go here. This one is going to go there. If I want to follow the pattern, let's just find where that pattern is. I didn't cut it that way. Okay, so if you want to follow your pattern, you want to make sure that you're cutting. This is gorgeous too, actually. I am partial to green, and we could have used green. I could have made a St. Patty's card after all. There's green in here, so that has to count for something. Put that down there. Oh, Karen, you're very welcome. I hope it probably helps, I'm thinking, right? And if you do it in stages like that, where you take care of your card base first and then move on to the next, all of a sudden, it doesn't seem so daunting. Whoops, that was crooked. There we go. Okay, is everybody with me? Do you want to see me put that together again? Okay, so here's my card base, and here is the second one. And I know I want that about right here, okay? I want to adhere this side down first. Let's open this up. I want to place that where I know I want it. I kind of want equal distance here and here, just so that it's more pleasing to the eye, and top and bottom. Let's hold that down. Let's open up this smaller panel, and just on this side, let's put some adhesive down. Before it goes down, I want to make sure that I'm still straight, because it does move a bit. And up a bit, and down it goes. Okay, so that's down. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it too, Chris. Let's open up our card, and we're putting adhesive on this side. This is a fast and easy way to do a double Z fold. And then you're just going to close the card down on itself. And there you go. There's your card, the double Z fold. Now I will finish these cards with the proper sentiments on the front, okay? But in the meantime, everyone that shared, let's get your names in the draw. Now, I wonder if it's going to let me share this screen because I'm on the same program. So if I go into Chrome tab, and it looks like it will, and share, let me add all of your names. Now, Kathy always shares before I go live, okay? So if you did share and you don't see your name popping up here, after I get them all in, let me know. Carol and Sherry. Whoops, sorry, Sherry. Rita and Karen. And Dar. And Barb, I think, shared. Barb and Chris, did you share? I can't remember if you said you shared. Barb, yeah, I've got you. And did your name get hidden somewhere? Sorry about that, Barb. So Chris, I'm assuming that you didn't share because I did not hear from you. But you normally do. You didn't. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back to our wheel and let's bring that up. Let's shuffle the names and shuffle the names, and one more time for a shuffle, and let's spin. And let's see who our lucky winner is. And you're going to choose one of the three. Barb, yay! I'm glad I added your name. Barb, I am so sorry about that I didn't see when you said that you shared. So Barb, let me remove that. Let me know which one you want. Do you want the artistically inked, and I'll finish them, or do you want the hand penned? Okay, so let me know which one you want, and I will be sure to tuck that away for you, and I will get that to you as soon as we can. And you're welcome, Barb. Yay, way to go. So girls, that is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed your time here as I bumbled through. And yeah, I just feel really scattered. Maybe I should not have woken up so early this morning. I was up at like 5:30 this morning. It was crazy. Anyway, Barb, congratulations. Ladies, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you have a great weekend. And again, Barb, just let me know which card you want, or I will just choose one for you. We'll talk to you later, everyone. Have a great weekend. It's almost here. Bye now.